Sometimes it, like, stalls at the beginning, so I don't know when to say hi. Hi, guys. I'm going to shoot it with my head down here this week so that I'm a red, white, and blue flag because I just feel like it's appropriate. And I didn't even plan that, but I was just like, oh, look at that. So, yeah. Happy 4th of July. 2 days early. So, I picked up my girlfriend from the airport today. She's here. It's really exciting. So, we also didn't plan that cool entrance.
Hi, guys. It was spontaneous. I totally decided
and she has
to
a
do
shirt
that
on,
last minute.
in case you didn't think that she does. Okay. So, the topic this week is about the gay marriage thing in New York. And I think that it won't, like, the topic is, I need to explain this. I'm assuming that you've all watched the videos this week, but that's not necessarily true. It's like asking if we think it's gonna, like, make all the other states allow gay marriage too. And I don't think that it's gonna, like, directly, I don't think all the other states are gonna be like, New York did it, so let's do it too. But I do think it's a sign that, like, people are getting more accepting, I think, obviously. I think that's obvious. I hope not everything I say in this video is obvious. But I just think, like, New York's a huge state. There are a lot of people there. It's also a liberal state, so I don't think that it going pro-gay marriage is gonna make, like, all the conservative states, like Utah, for example, allow gay marriage. But I think it's just a sign of, like, more acceptance. And I think that it will become increasingly allowed. But I also, well, you can say this part.
So, I don't know. I just feel like it could go either way. Like, yeah, like, a lot of states could look at New York as an example and be like, oh, like, something needs to change. But look at California. Like, California is a huge state, and it's one of, like, the main states that people think about. Like, yeah, the United States, like, New York is obviously one of the main ones, but so is California, and they repealed it. So it's like, I feel like it's awesome that New York is allowing gay marriage right now, but at the same time, I feel like, for how long? Like, when are people gonna, like...
You see that? I'm sorry. I didn't want to distract you, but that's really weird. Okay.
So, I don't know. I just feel like it could not turn out the way that everyone, like, is hoping for. Like, I feel like it might produce a really big, like, counter movement and have, like, all the people that were, like, kind of, like, not really okay with it be, like, super not okay with it if they, like, think that it's gonna change something about, like, their life, you know? And, like, a lot of religious people that I've talked to, like, I don't think that they're gonna like this very much.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's a very valid point. Because in Utah, for example, I feel like the counterculture here is, like, super, super strong because of how strong the Mormon culture is. And I think that could happen the other way. Like, if their liberal culture is super strong in New York and so everyone's, like, accepting, I think the counterculture could try to rise up and... That's distracting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think the counterculture could rise up and be just, like, try to match the strength. When before, just like she said, they were like, yeah, I don't like it, but they're not really politically active about it. So yeah, the question is about a show, and there's 1 second. Yeah? I'm making a video. Can I talk to you in a sec? Sorry. That's the second week in a row that my parents have interrupted, and that's never happened before, or anyone has interrupted.
My roommate.
My roommate, yeah. So the question is about a show, and since I don't watch, like, any TV consistently, like, I watch TV sometimes, but I don't watch, like, a show and follow it, I'm going to talk about Radiolab, which is a show on NPR, a radio show on NPR, and it is a podcast. You can get it for free online. I'm going to post the link because it's so good. Basically, I don't really even know how to describe it, but it's sort of a spin-off This American Life, and it's like a lot more, like, scientific and, like, exploratory into, like, different ideas. Like, they did one about, like, how the brain deals with like location and your environment, so like how it knows how to orient you in your environment and stuff like that. And they like talk to these like pigeon experts because there's these pigeons that no matter where you put them, they can fly back to their home. Like it doesn't matter if you blind them or spin them around a million times, they always can go back. And so it was just talking about like how the brain works and just different stuff like that. It's pretty scientific, but they keep it simple so that anyone can understand what they're talking about. And I just love it because it makes me appreciate things that I never even thought about, or just like realize that my brain does things that I've never realized that it does, or like how intricate it is and stuff like that. So I really like it. It's great. They have shorts and then they have full episodes. The shorts are 15 minutes and the full episodes are an hour. So I'll post the link and you guys should definitely check it out. It's really cool. I don't know when it plays on NPR, but I always just listen to the podcast online. You can download them and stuff for your iPod. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this week, guys. And she'll be here next week again. Yay.
I'm in Utah.
Yeah. So hopefully she'll be Tanner. Do you think you'll be Tanner?
I will be Tanner. This was only from being, I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yeah, I think I can see.
Okay. So that's only from one day of out in the sun with only a little bit of sunscreen on. So hopefully being in somewhere where there's actually like you can count on the weather to be nice, because Washington is kind of slacking right now. It's like nicest day was like in the 70s and it's like 95 here and hot.
So
okay.
Hot.
So
okay. Bye.
Bye. Have a good rest of the weekend. Have a great 4th of July.
See, look, red, white, and blue. Did you hear
Yeah, I do.
That?
I did. Cool? I was confused though because I thought you were talking about maybe the bed. I didn't know what they were seeing that was white. Now I do because I can see red.
I think they know. I already did.
White. Blue.